First of all, tell me a little bit about the weekend. Obviously, it didn't go the way you guys wanted. Uh, just tell me a little bit about what happened. What you think was the big cause for that?
I'm pretty sure on the plane ride we forgot how to play softball. I mean, that really sums it up the weekend. We did not go out there and do anything right this weekend, and it definitely showed. We've been talking with the girls all year long. We really haven't been playing our best ball, what we think we're capable of, and it definitely showed this weekend. A better team took advantage of that and took advantage of it for almost 4 games. I mean, we didn't even score late in the 4th game either. We put some runs on the board throughout the weekend, but our defense, our pitching, things that we rely on the most, didn't really happen. And sometimes it does happen. It doesn't define us this year, but I definitely think it's a wake-up call for our ladies. You get kicked in the teeth, and now it's how are they going to respond to that? We talked about it after our second loss. It was like, we could sit there and we can motivate you guys. Somebody can tell you you're great, you're fine, but it's got to come from within themselves. And so now it's really, yes, we're a team, but that motivation to do better has got to come from the self first, and then it'll relate to the team.
That kind of leads me to my next question. What's the key to get them back on track? Is there something, like with pitching, is there something mechanical, or is it what you said, just
not? I don't think it's nothing mechanical. It's just about believing that you can do it, believing that we're better, believing that we're capable of doing this, and not letting this one weekend define or make or break us. To come out there, we got this time off with no games today and a bye weekend. I guess kind of came at a good time, but it's just about refocusing. Obviously we're going to work on some little things, some mechanical stuff, in practice, but it's really more about just the mental game that's going wrong for us now, not the physical game. They all know how to throw a ball, they don't know how to catch a ball, they don't know how to pitch a ball. Now it's just about having the confidence to do all those things.
Obviously you probably haven't thought this far ahead yet, but the Tournament of Champions coming up at the end of the month. Tell me a little bit about that and what you hope to see between now and then with the team.
I hope to see a maturity in our ladies. We talked about more than half this team has been to the national tournament. More than half this team knows what it takes to get there. Knows what happens in a game, knows that you have to adjust in the moment sometimes, and we're not doing that. So that's what we're going to focus on the weekend this week, is that mental side of things, and hopefully go into the tournament champions refreshed and refocused. In a sense, obviously our focus is still national championship, but how are we going to go about there? How are we going to get there? Are we going to continue to just ride on what we've always done, or are we going to continue to strive to get better?
I think that's all I got.
Like you said, a lot of the girls on this team, they understand what it's like and what it takes to get to that national championship. Do you feel like that they may have put too much pressure on themselves within the game, and maybe that has been the reason as of late, maybe that they're trying to put too much pressure to get things done, to execute, instead of letting the game come to them?
I definitely think that could be an issue, even though we try not to put that kind of pressure on them. Like, we really don't talk rankings, we really don't talk where we're at, we worry about what we're doing now. But you can see it in at-bats where they're stressing instead of just allowing the bat to do the work. As long as you have the right swing, it'll work. Pitching, as long as you're the right mechanics, which you've all been doing for 20 years, to continue to do that. So it could be, that, even though we try not to make that a part of our everyday process. And we talk about a lot of the mental aspects and what we have to refocus on there. So hopefully that we'll be able to do that this week and get them just to relax and do what they're capable of, not do any more than that.
And I'm sure, you never want games to be postponed, but do you think that it kind of worked out to maybe get this breather, to kind of just refocus, get back into the swing of things, and to just have time to kind of get away from playing games and to really just refocus a little bit within the team?
There's two sides to that. Yes, it's definitely nice to have a break before we hit Chico, Sonoma, Monterey, our bulk of our schedule. But also, I think playing today would have been great to see how they adjust to failure, and then having to come in at such a competitive game, you know, with Chico and another ranked team was right behind us in the rankings. I would have liked to see how they reacted to that. But then again, yes, I don't mind the mental break that we need.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah,